Hey everybody, Tori here, and yes, it's that time again. It's expert secret time. That's right, everybody. I'm going to drop in the link here so that you guys can grab your free copy of Expert Secrets. There it is down in the chat there. Go ahead, click that link. It'll take you to the Expert Secret page where you can purchase the book for free and just pay shipping and handling. So no purchase, I guess just pay shipping and handling. But anyways, today on day 4, we are still in secret number 1, finding your voice. And we are going through page 18 through 30 today, the phases 3 through 5 of becoming an expert. And phase number 3, building your own frameworks. As you go through the process of growth, you then need to kind of turn into the framework creator per se. And you want to start paying attention to everything in the niche that you're in, seeing what other frameworks are out there, what are other people doing, what are their processes, and content that you want to be able to give to your tribe. As we get into frameworks, we're going to go more into that in the next couple of chapters. But so just for now, Russell wants us to understand frameworks, and he gave a great example as a dentist. That if you were a dentist, the goal for the framework is to have straight white teeth. That's your goal when you go to the dentist. Well, so the framework is getting and keeping a beautiful smile. What will you need to do? The framework would then include daily brushing, certain types of toothpaste to use, whitening strips, the tongue scraper for great breath, supplements to strengthen enamel, and checkups twice a year, which could then lead to any higher tickets for cavities or fillings or crowns or anything at that point. So that is their framework. Now, Russell switched it from it being just a product of teeth cleaning to a whole framework that you need to have a great healthy smile. So step 1, you've got to create your framework hypothesis. Now, your job is now to become the framework creator. You're going to take all the information that you've learned from the tons of people and different sources that you've been checking out, seeing their other frameworks and organizing it into your own personal hypothesis for the perfect framework. You want to take it all in and assess it and then make it your own. So you're not copying, but you're using different parts of different things and creating your own. Now remember, the first draft, you want to think about it as once you have it all done, is this going to work? And you want to use it on yourself. You want to make a bullet list of as many topics also that you want to be able to teach yourself. Different steps, different stages, all different kinds of things, anything you can think of. You're going to keep building these bullet lists until you have everything that you need to be able to teach yourself what you want to do and accomplish in your framework. Now, the better you are at creating and teaching the frameworks, the more successful you're going to be in the end, because that's what it's all about. And it's okay if you're not good in the beginning. You just have to keep practicing and putting yourself out there, because everybody doesn't start off good. You're bad until suddenly you're good. So don't worry about that. Step 2 is testing your framework on yourself. You want to be the first human guinea pig for your framework. Often as you go through the process, you're going to find things that worked and points that didn't work, but it's okay. And you're also going to find better ways to do things as you're trying different things out. Nothing is wrong with that. What your goal is in this point is to find those holes and to figure out better ways that you can do it, so then it's easier for somebody else. So there's nothing wrong with that. Step 3 is giving your framework a proprietary name. After you create the framework, then you want to name it. It's best to keep it simple, easy to remember. Some of Russell's are the hook story offer, the perfect webinar, the value ladder, the epiphany bridge. So just think of things like that. After you name it, you then want to have a description of what it is and what it will do if you follow the process. Your framework description should fit into a sentence. You're going to have the title of what it is, and then my blank, if there's a number of steps, if it's a framework, system, or process, you're going to have it there and then you're going to insert your results. So an example from Russell is his hook story offer. His is my 3-step system for grabbing your dream customer's attention and getting them to pay what you're worth. So he's 3 steps, and his results are grabbing the dream customer's attention to pay you what you're worth. So at this point, you should have your basic outline of your framework, which should be named, have a description, have an outline of what you'll be teaching inside each step, and you also want to have your framework hypothesis that you need to see that it needs to work on you first. Phase 4 is working for free or serving your future dream customers. After and only after you've proven your framework works for you, then it's time to test that framework on others. This is the phase where most people skip by mistake, that they just assume it's going to work for everyone else instead of actually testing it. But this is the point where you have the chance to show your framework can work for others, and you can still fine-tune it and refine things as you go along and edit the process of the framework if needs to be by seeing from different reactions from other people. So don't worry about that. Russell gives a great example when he first wanted to do his inner circle, and he wanted to charge 50,000 people per year to join his inner circle. Well, since he wasn't a coach and didn't have any coaching experience and didn't have any record that this was going to work, he wanted to prove that his framework was going to work through someone else. And it turns out he got in contact with Drew Canoli, and he's the owner of Fit Life TV. Russell had resonated with him. They were both into fitness, and so he really felt he could invest into him. So he took a month of his time, flew out to his office, worked with Drew's team. They fixed the funnels, they fixed different other things that he asked them to fix, and ended up within 30 days correcting everything. So now Drew and his funnels are making tens of millions of dollars each year, still the same way. So that gave Russell the confidence that he was ready to open the inner circle. And from working with Drew gave Russell a fantastic testimonial on video saying how much he had helped him, what he had all done for his company. And Russell was then able to use that testimony in his inner circle funnel to show people what was possible by working in the inner circle. So he now has people on waiting lists fighting to get into his inner circle, where he has it capped at 100 people at 50,000 per person. So yeah. Anyways, phase 5 of becoming the expert. Once you've gone through the previous 4 phases, you're going to be ready to start working with your frameworks and leading people as the expert. Now, if you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not certified to be an expert in this field, I don't know enough. Well, Russell has put it very simply. You only need to know 1 chapter ahead of your dream clients to be able to be an expert in their eyes and their knowledge. There's always going to be people that have more education than you, but those aren't the people that you are serving. You are working for the people that are below you, a couple of chapters behind you, and you are going to be able to help change their lives with your information. So you're doing a disservice to you and to others if you don't allow yourself to be the best expert that you can be and share the gifts that you have. So that is through phase 5. We'll finish up secret number 1 tomorrow in the Expert Secret book. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Make sure to grab your book through the link below. Go ahead and upgrade to the trilogy while you're there so you have all 3 and you're ready for the next one. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.